Hello everyone, today's going to be my spoiler episode review of One Piece, the live action series on Netflix. This is episode 3, Tell No Tales. We start off with at Sailor Village. Our another main character we're going to introduce is called Usopp, or Captain, he calls himself Captain Usopp. And this is the young version. And we understand that he says the pirates are coming at the village. And it warns everyone in the village freakishly, because pirates, of course, are bad. They're not good, they're bad. And we find out that it happens again later on throughout the years. He gets older, and we're in present time now. He said again, pirates coming. And over the village is saying that it's gonna be Usopp, just go home. There's no pirates. Quit being a liar. Quit bothering the villagers. Just leave us. And we find out that this is a version of the Boy Who Cried Wolf, and this is, of course, the Boy Who Cried Pirate. And now we are introduced with the gang, the Luffy and the gang, and they're making a Jolly Roger, and it's like a cartoony version of a Jolly Roger that Luffy created. And I love it. It's great. I love it. It's not really the One Piece logo. It's a very cartoony version, and they do in the manga and the anime, and they did great. I love it very much how they did that. They need a new ship, so they find out at Syrup Village there's a wealthy person who owns at a shipyard. So they go to the Syrup Village where they're at, and Luffy finds a ship that he eyes and he loves. He finds out there's a giant sheep head on it. He loves it, and he loves it. He wants it, and Usopp sees him, and Usopp tries to figure out what's going on. You say, "You need a ship?" He says, "Yeah." So you're in charge of the ship? Not really, but And then we kind of find out he's not, and he basically scrites off barnacles and picks up and cleans up bird crap. That's pretty much it. Zoro kind of honestly just destroys him after that. And then we find out that that Kaya is the one who runs the shipyard. So they go to where they're at in the state, and of course Usopp's not welcome in the estate. Apparently, he is being run off. But then we find out Kaya and Usopp have a relationship, kinda. They're really good friends. They really care for each other. We find out Kaya is getting sick. She's getting sick. She's being walked by two butlers, mostly by Clarador and Mary. And Mary, of course, is the version of the ship head. So he's basically like a sheep, pretty much. he's got ram horns and sheep wool on him, but he's a human being. Very similar, like the Thomas from Chronicles of Narnia, which I love Chronicles of Narnia. So it gave me a lot of that vibe to that. So then we are introduced with them. So Luffy and the gang are being invited to dinner. Kaya asks him, says, "What do you really want?" Says, "We want your ship." Says, "Oh, really? How much you got?" Says, "How much you got?" Says, "Not a lot, but can you give us a free?" Says, "Can't do that." But says, "What?" Says, "Beside the ship, why are you here for the ship?" Says, "Oh, we're pirates." Everyone quiets down, and of course Luffy's like eccentric. He's excited to say it. We're pirates. Yeah, we're all pirates. We're all pirates, and we're here to get a ship. We're here to get a new ship, and my plan is to get to the One Piece and become king of pirates. He does it in front of her, and everyone in the room is feeling like, this is not a good idea, Luffy. What are you doing? You could have lied. You could have said, hey, we're just passengers, just traveling. Nope, he says pirates, and of course it warns Kaya, but Kaya's kind of convinced over Luffy's story, but she coughs because she's getting sick. Find out that the cooks are making her sick. They're bringing poison, like blue soup she has every day. At each meal she has breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I believe. And so yeah, she's getting sick by the time. So yeah. Also find out that Usopp and Kaya are real close. We find out that Usopp does tell tall tale stories about how strong, how brave, how awesome he is, but he's not. He is not. He's the complete opposite of what he actually is. And then does not go well, of course. The story doesn't go well at all. Kaya gets really sick. So yeah, and of course Clarador stops it from happening. He said, "That's it. You upset this Kaya, move on." And then so Luffy's like, "That didn't go well." And then Usopp said, "You're a pirate. You could have told me you're pirates." And says, "Yeah, no, but they didn't want me to tell you were pirates. We wanted to tell, to maybe tell you later." Fine. So you know what? My dad was a pirate. My dad was a pirate. He's gone now, and he's been gone ever since my mom passed. And I miss him. I really do. And Luffy's like, wait a second. What's your dad? And he says, your dad's also going on One Piece? Yeah. So yeah. So yeah. And he knows his dad is Yasop, and he's a sharpshooter for Shanks' crew. And yeah, he tells him all things about him and said, dude, he's great. He's a great guy, great pirate. But he did say he had a son and a wife and a sick wife, and that's kind of where it really revels to find out actually that when Usopp was young, he took care of her mom when his dad left. Took care of mom, and before she passed away, he kept saying to Usopp, "Why do you keep telling where the villagers and scaring them, saying the pirates are coming? The pirates are coming." He said, "They are coming, Mom. The pirates are. Dad is coming with the pirates. They are coming." And that's what he's saying. He's saying the pirates are coming because his dad's coming. He misses him, and of course, she does pass away. Sadly, it does happen in manga and anime too. So it does a really good job of doing it. So he dies. So she dies, and of course it breaks Usopp, and that's why Usopp is with Kai the whole time. And Luffy tries to recruit him as like crew. He's like, "You are part of our crew." He says, "You know what? I gotta be with Kaya. Kaya was very sick. I gotta be with her, and all that." So yeah. Also, we get a lot of other things going on too. We have Captain Buggy, getting interrupted by the Fishman pirate and knocked out by the Fishman pirate. Arlong's gang. We find out about Arlong. Arlong is our main antagonist or villain in the whole first season, and East Blue arc as well. And he's great. I love how they did him. They did a great job with him. I love how they do it. And of course, yes, Captain Buggy tells them what's going on. Says Luffy has the map. He's going to pick up One Piece, King of Pirates, all this. He did all this kind of stuff. He's got a straw hat as well. And it makes Arlong goes like, you know what? That's my next target. And it does make Luffy a little more popular now because you get a very, very popular pirate villain. And now he's like in the verge of like going after him now. So then we have another idea too with Garp, Grand Admiral Garp, and Kobe. And their relationship grows in this episode, and I love how they do them. Apparently, Kobe does make a fine knot, as Garp says, and he's brilliant at the game of Go. It's a board game, like a Chinese chess. I think it's like Chinese, but it's Japanese. It's a Japanese version. It's a Japanese version, and it's called. I never played Go. I kind of want to play it maybe in the future, but he's really good at battle tactics, and it just makes Garp like, this guy's good. I want to make him the best Marine ever. I want to make him like me, but better. And then he tries like mentoring and making the best Marine. And of course, yes, the Marines are kind of the antagonists to Luffy, but that's what Kobe's dream is become, and that's where he wants to be. So their next village is going to be going to the Desert Village, and that's where Himippo, of course, the jerk in the first episode that has the crazy haircut. He's in this. He's now teaming up with and he bullies. He pushes him. He bullies Kobe throughout the whole series until like parts, and now they're like teaming up now to actually go to Desert Village. And now we find out that there are pirates here. Clarador is a pirate, and Mary finds out about it, and then Mary gets killed by Clarador. Find out his name is Clarador. His name is Captain Koro, and Koro was a pirate, and he actually died, faked his death, became a butler, disguised as a butler, went with the family, Kaya's family, killed her family, and now he's going to try to slowly poison her, and then take her estate, take all the money, and then get out. That's his plan, and it goes really well until Luffy's gang comes in and intervenes, and then you find it happen. He does have a double fruit, and I think it's slash fruit. I think it is called, but I think it's what it's called. But he has like knife for hands, and he's super fast. Very Freddy Krueger vibes. I love how they do him. He's very horrifying, very terrifying, very uptight too. Every time his glasses are off, he kind of like positions him more. He kind of like makes sure he's all uptight, not a pirate at all. He tries to kind of out a pirate. I do know he's a pirate because I read the manga, seen the anime. I knew he's a pirate, but I thought it was kind of cool they do him. They did a good job. So he killed Mary, and now the gang has to get the ship. They need to steal things. So Nami goes up and steal things. Luffy goes in the kitchen. Usopp is outside. and Zoro looking around also with Luffy, and then Nami bumps into and accidentally goes into the wrong room and goes into Kaya's room and visits Kaya. And Kaya's like, come in. She welcomed me. And she's not phony at all. She does show how generous she really is. And he said, oh, you can take all of that. I found it too gaudy. I don't like that. I don't like that kind of stuff. So he said, and Mommy's like, we're stealing from you. You know, we're pirates. Why do you invite us there for? So you know what? And he finds out that, you know, about her parents. He said her parents are really gifting, very philanthropists. They were very rich, but they're very gifting people too. They give a lot of people money, a lot of people who are in need, and that's what Kai actually is. Kai is a very generous person, and you do find out about her like that. And Nami kind of like, you know, says Kai's a good person, you know, and then they kind of like bond. They kind of bond. He said, you know what? And he said, this is not a girls' night. This is not a girls' night out. You know, we're not friends. He says, I know we're not friends. I know I don't know you, but you know what? Maybe it's a good time to actually, you know, a good time, like, you know, to be with someone, you know. And that's why he's with Usopp the whole time. Is that he really likes Usopp a lot, but she's very caring, very giving, and that's why Usopp is there for her the whole time, because she's sick. She's just sickening, and it kind of like warns Nami, saying, "How much have you ate this soup?" He says, "It's been going on for a year, and of course, almost a year, I believe." And yeah, that's kind of where they find out that Clarador is a pirate, and now Zoro finds out about it too. Zoro has a fight against the captain of Black Cap pirates, and he has the little fight scene. Gets knocked out by one of the crew members, and now Koro's like, we're gonna take over the village. This is our time now. It's already too late. It's our time to take over the village. Usopp sees it happening. Usopp runs and says the pirates are coming. Koro does say it, but Koro's like, no, let him go. This is perfect. Let him go. Let him be a fool. He does. He goes in the village, tries to warn the village, and of course the village don't believe him at all. So he's like broken, doesn't know what to do now. And then he says, who's going to believe me? And Kobe's right there. And Kobe says, I believe you. We're the Marines. I believe you. Let's go. And the episode 3 ends, and that is it, y'all. Very fun episode. A lot to cover in this episode. It's a part 1 and part 2 of this episode. Well, part 2 will be episode 4, and it will actually be a very fun episode. I like episode 4 a lot. It's a really cool episode. There's also a 10 chapter. I think it's like 10 chapters. It's like 10 chapter arc, and this too is a long arc. Some people like this arc in the anime and manga. I personally like this one because it introduced a very fun character and a really unique villain. A really unique villain that I didn't expect. In the manga, didn't expect to be a villain at first, and I thought Mary be the villain. Mary does die in this. In the manga, in the anime, Mary doesn't die. So they actually do kill Mary off. They do kill Mary off, apparently. So yeah, that's what happens. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review, y'all. See y'all next time. Leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and comment for future suggestions. And I'll see y'all next time. Have a wonderful day and safe weekend. Goodbye.